Hello everyone, welcome back for another movie reaction. And if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Kale, super nice to meet you. Today's movie I'm really excited about. It is Grosse Pointe Blank, released in 1997. The reason that I'm watching this movie is because it won a poll over on Patreon, specifically a poll that a member actually curated. So I do Member of the Month over on my Patreon page where people enter in either one movie or they can submit up to 4, which would go in a poll for the whole community to vote on. So April's winner was Jason, who made a poll with Drop Dead Gorgeous, Grosse Pointe Blank, Layer Cake, and Rob Roy. And Grosse Pointe Blank got 65% of the votes. Thank you so much to everyone that voted in that. And if you want to be able to participate in polls, I do have a tier for that over on my Patreon. The only thing I know about this movie is that John Cusack stars in it. I know nothing else about it. I expect action because I'm positive that this is kind of like a gun shoot action movie. But yeah, I don't know anything. So I'm very excited to check this one out. As always, full length watch along is over on my Patreon. If you would prefer to watch the whole movie with me, just make sure to bring your own copy of the movie over to sync up with my reaction. And with that, let's go ahead and press play.
Can you believe it's been 10 years since you left Grosse Pointe?
Looking at yearbooks and pictures evokes so many, some good, some bad.
Hold on a second.
Huh.
Shred it.
I thought it might be good for you. Open some new accounts, network, you know.
Don't tease me. You know what I do for a living.
He's a sniper for a living. Excited to know more. Oh. Okay. Is that Dan? Kind of looked like him. Couldn't quite tell though.
Well, ask them how that could possibly be my problem. I was paid for one job, the cyclist, not 2. And, you know, why don't you find out what the hell Grosser was doing there, and maybe we can talk.
I have Mr. Grosser for you. Ask him.
Patch him through.
Martin, where are you?
Budapest.
Ah, city of cathedrals.
Yeah, I'd love to see. You know what I mean, kid? Let's do it.
How you doing, kid?
How are you?
Kid, I'm putting together a little concern, which would enable those of us in our rarefied profession to avoid,
Okay.
you know, life's full of second chances. And here's chance 2 for you. You think about coming in with me. You ponder. Because either way, I'm gonna get you, kid.
Yeah, get what? Get back.
Bing, 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 bang. Popcorn.
I love how threatening you ponder that sounded.
Don't hang up. Wait, did you read yesterday's offer?
Hold on a minute.
It's in French.
I love that he has a fax machine in his car. At least I assume that's what that was.
You know, when you start getting invited to your 10-year high school reunion, time is catching up.
Are you talking about a sense of my own mortality or a fear of death?
Well, I never really thought about it quite like that.
Did you go to yours?
Yes, I did. It was just as if everyone had swelled.
Why are you so interested in me going to my reunion?
I just find it amusing that you came from somewhere.
Bye.
My 20 year is creeping up faster than I am ready for. What are we doing? This is very elaborate. Oh, shoot. But hey, you got a plan for that, I feel. And also, is this who I think it is?
Doing that you don't like, I'll stop doing it.
No, I don't
not
know this
me.
actor, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so this guy kind of feels like a, yeah, assassin for hire.
Morning.
Hi.
Joan is so cute.
Sir, may I come in?
Give me a sec.
Sir, they're very unhappy.
I'm very unhappy.
It was supposed to look like a heart attack. He was supposed to die in his sleep.
Well, he moved. His sleep research pattern suggested deep sleep at that hour.
Oh, so he did research. Well, sometimes shit happens.
I'm getting a Black Cat Friday the 13th kind of feeling about this one. It's in Detroit. You can take care of business and stop by Grosse Pointe for your reading. It's out of my hands. The gods want you to go back.
So I got invited to my 10-year high school reunion. I'm conflicted. I mean, I don't know if I really want to go. It's in Detroit.
I felt the same way.
I mean, they'll all have husbands and wives and children and houses and dogs, and, you know, they'll have made themselves a part of something, and they can talk about what they do. And what am I going to say? I killed the president of Paraguay with a fork. How have you been? I'm just thinking it'll be depressing.
Casual.
I'm afraid of you.
You're afraid of me.
And that constitutes an emotional involvement, and it would be unethical for me to work with you under those circumstances.
Don't you think maybe you're just upset because I told you what I do for a living and you got upset and you're letting it interfere with our dynamic?
You didn't tell me what you did for a living for 4 sessions. Then you told me, and I said, I don't want to work with you. And yet you come back every week at the same time.
No.
If you've committed a crime or if you're thinking about committing a crime, I have to tell the authorities.
I know the law, okay? But I don't want to be withholding. I'm very serious about this process. And I know where you live.
Oh, now see,
Don't say
wasn't
that.
a nice thing to say.
No, it wasn't at all.
That's a kind of a not too subtle intimidation, and I get filled with anxiety.
Anyone would.
I was just kidding, all right? The thought never crossed my mind.
You did think of it, Martin. You thought of it, and then you said it.
Yeah, don't say that was just a joke.
I'm feeling uneasy, man. I'm just dispassionate. I'm bored. It's hard to stay in a good mood.
Maybe you need a different job. You ever thought about that?
You might just consider the possibility that part of your problem, part of the thing that's making you so miserable is the angst over killing a lot of people.
Yeah. You're literally a murderer.
Or chances are you did something to bring me there.
Stop.
I don't want to talk about work. Because I don't think necessarily what a person does for a living reflects who he is.
Are you sure about that? Well, actually, there are probably some jobs like that, not gonna lie.
I had one where I was that television mechanical rabbit. You know, with
The battery bunny.
Yeah, I was the bunny.
That sounds like a very, very depressed dream.
Really?
Is the Energizer Bunny still a thing? I don't see those kind of commercials anymore ever, so.
Time's up already? We want to do a half a session? Can we just pretend like we have a normal doctor-patient?
He doesn't want you as a customer, a patient, I mean.
You know, advice. Should I go to the reunion?
Yes, get out of town.
Thank you.
Have some punch. Visit with what's her name?
Debbie.
Debbie. Don't kill anybody for a few days. See what it feels like.
I'll give it a shot.
No, don't give it a shot. Don't shoot anything.
This is so funny. Oh, indeed. Mm-hmm.
Contract being serviced by alternate vendor for original quote. What fucking alternate vendor? Operations have begun in good faith.
Uh-oh. You just got hung up on.
Fucking Martin Blank.
So Martin Blank is his name. Okay. That's where the Grosse Pointe Blank title comes from. Well, half of it.
Arriving Detroit Airport today. He's supposed to hit a star federal witness. Now, my advice is you wait till he gets the witness, and then you guys do him.
Oh no, he's gonna be chased now? Or attempted to be killed?
I'm telling you that you never met Martin Blank, okay?
No, 17 months ago, I was posting a walk in Lisbon, and he was there.
He hasn't been in Lisbon since 1990.
And this guy's gonna be doing the chasing? Oh, I'm excited. I love Hank Azaria. You're looking a lot suspicious. Like black gloves, hat, sunglasses. Kind of looks a little creepy.
You look exactly the same, Mrs. K. Well, you look great, is what I mean. You
Oh,
look
thank
great.
you. Thank you very much, Martin. You have always been very good at saying that, not sounding like a kiss ass. What happened? I mean, we thought Princeton, Harvard. You fooled us all, and the teachers fooled and went nowhere.
I guess you could say I went west, you know, the way of Horatio Alger, Davy Crockett.
Where are you off to?
I'm going home.
Are you? Gosh, well,
All right.
they're playing my song.
Why is he looking shocked? Oh, was this where his house was?
Is the manager here? Do you have a supervisor?
No,
How long have they worked here?
I'm not telling you.
Where do you live?
I'm not telling you that either.
Where's your manager live? Who? I used to. What are you doing here?
Ask a different question that isn't confusing.
And how long have you worked here?
Only a couple months.
All right, all right. What's done is done. Let's forget about the whole thing.
You all right, man?
Sure. Sure.
Oh no.
Please pick up, pick up. It's Martin Blank.
Don't pick up.
My living room was, and it's not here because my house is gone, and it's an Ultimart. Pick up! I know you're there, Altman.
So what? Did he just not pay for the home and then they eventually repoed and sold it to knock it down and build a convenience store? That's got to be it. And he just never ever knew?
Never mind that. Find out where my mother is. I want my mom.
His mom lived in the house? I'm so confused. Oh, maybe they don't have
Martin.
Mom.
a good close relationship.
Mom, what happened at the house and all the money I sent?
They stole. I don't do money. You know, time allows miracles. Time. Oh, you are a handsome devil. What's your name?
Oh, no.
Right. So, the Colonel's lady, like Judy O'Grady.
I feel sad that he was away and clearly not in contact for so long that he had no idea about what happened to the house. And I guess his mom, really. His dad.
You can call in for tickets or just show up at Cobo Hall and say my name. No, I'm just kidding.
Hi.
Oh, and
People listening to the radio being like, you good?
Hi.
hi, shake my hand.
How are you? Wow. How long has it been?
Since you stood me up on prom night and vanished without a word.
Yeah.
Wow. And you just kissed immediately? I could never.
I would hope for a great abduction story or something.
Starting off strong with a big old lie to her. Mm-hmm.
So what's your business?
Professional killer.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Dental with that?
No.
Someone has come to me out of the past, reviving a feeling long since forgotten. I know I should be mad, and I am.
I feel like reuniting with someone after 10 years, you both would be so different. Maybe not.
Oh, but what is this I'm feeling here? Is this pain? Is this panic? Is it pleasure?
All three, girl.
First 5 calls will receive a sentimental breakfast from Cup of Joe's, courtesy of
The long-lost love of my life. Man who vanished.
And has now come back.
Walking right back into the station and into my booth. Sit.
Impromptu radio interview?
Spring of '86. Two young lovers with frightening natural chemistry. A girl, $700 prom dress on the front steps of her house, waiting for the most romantic night of her young life. The boy never shows up. Not until now.
Wow. I would not be this kind, I don't think.
Do you think maybe we could go get a cup of coffee and I could try to explain holiday?
Come on, Marty. This segues so nicely into my 80s weekend.
Hi, Debbie. It's Gail.
Oh, hi, Gail.
You know, I wouldn't take him back yet. I'd make him jump through some hoops for a while. Make him beg for it.
Harsh. It's very harsh, Gail.
Maybe we could discuss this in a more discreet setting.
No.
You know, come on.
Next caller, you're on the air.
Debbie, man, it's Nathaniel. I don't hear any real remorse, dude. I mean, like, I don't think I'd let this guy back in your life.
Agreed.
Grosse Pointe, Michigan, I hear you loud and clear. If you love something, set it free. If it comes back to you, it's...
I'm shocked that she's hung on to this for 10 years. But ghosting wasn't, well, actually, maybe it was. Was ghosting common back in this time? Certainly would have been easier than it is now. It was a little unsettling, just with the music time in with that.
Don't leave me hanging, baby.
Hey, man.
Man, let's catch up, huh?
Yeah, let's
I got
catch
a
up.
real estate deal. We'll take him to a final walkthrough, you know.
Okay. Is your Beamer?
Yeah.
Feels like these two were good friends in high school, but obviously didn't remain best friends. We know that Martin didn't keep in touch with anyone.
Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah, 86.
Yeah, cool. How you doing, man? You look good. You became a cop.
This badge isn't a meaningful symbol or anything. It's just a badge of my company. You know, we don't enforce the law. We just execute company policy for homeowners.
Oh, I get it. All right. How'd you get the gig?
Oh, you know, they were hiring. It was only a 2-week course.
Yeah, it's good. Well, I made it easy. You look good.
Of course, it was only a 2-week course.
What can I say? You know, you'll be raising your family in a work of art. You know, work of art in a work of...
This is a really nice house. On the outside, anyway.
When my time comes, if it ever does, I want a house like this. I want a wife like you. And you'll be safe here.
We really gotta go.
I show people houses here, and I appreciate it if you don't show up.
I know,
okay?
but you think you're coming
Listen.
around here in the neighborhood unannounced, you know.
Did you get a call, Terry?
No, but sometimes
Did you get a call?
You don't know the alarm codes.
Did you get a call, Terry?
No, they go off, and
Okay,
you
this
know,
is the
how
part
am I
where you
supposed
go.
to know?
You're gonna have to go.
Listen, the thing
Okay.
is, you know, I'm
All right,
more
we'll
part
see
of this
you later,
neighborhood
Terry.
than you are. You know, when you're checking the house and alarm goes off.
Wow.
Yeah.
I agree.
Have you been home to see the old house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Torn down in the name of convenience.
Yeah, I brokered the deal.
Oh, no.
Family in there, but
Wow.
Ultimart made the best offer.
Well, thank you for profiting on my childhood.
And that happens. That's been happening so much lately, too.
Where have you been for 10 years?
Joined the Army, went into business for myself, professional killer.
Oh, do you have to do postgraduate work for that, or can you jump right in? I'm curious about that.
I think my favorite thing about this movie so far is how nonchalantly everyone reacts to him telling them that he's a professional killer. Like, everyone except for his therapist just kind of ignored it. His therapist is the only one that has reacted, I feel, appropriately.
I'm a professional killer. That's what I did.
Okay, well, can I join up?
Yes!
Okay, yeah, these two were definitely best friends in high school. Careful, careful, careful. Do not kill the convenience worker. How are you not hearing this? There's no way. There's no way you absolutely would. Grab the worker, grab the worker, grab the worker.
Fuck, man!
No? Yeah, fuck. Thank you. Jesus. He's probably kind of happy about this.
Cool.
I'm hurt, I'm pissed, gotta find a new job.
Hippo Club.
You seem very nervous.
No, I'm not. It's just...
You're nervous.
No, I just don't like having my back. You know, it's a habit.
But let's not talk about that. I want to talk to you.
Okay.
Oh, is that why? Okay, I was wondering during that radio scene why he sat on the in the other chair. Makes sense. Eyes to the door.
Do you know how much time I spent on this masochistic cycle just trying to figure out what I'd done to drive you away?
Nothing.
Yeah, well, you tell me that now. It's not late.
So listen, I was thinking I could pick you up for the reunion around 7 o'clock.
You were asking me to go as your date to the...
I can't think of any reason why we wouldn't go together.
I can.
I think you can open up, forget, forgive a little, and I think it'd be good for you, and I'll be on time.
Showing up would be a big step.
That'd be the first right thing to do.
It's Marvin and Debbie. It's me, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
You still together? God, you were the coolest couple.
Whoa,
Still are. Oh, I'm so
Okay, so they were together.
Where you been these last 10 years?
Yeah, Marv, where you been?
You look great.
Thanks, I work at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
No. You're so funny.
Minnie is so beautiful.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Fancy seeing you here.
Girl down there, she doesn't trust me anymore. I don't know why. I'm trying to earn back her trust.
Earning back the trust will take a bit of time.
I'll go downstairs, finish my drink, walk her to the car, and I'll be back at the hotel in about a half hour. I'll see you there.
Oh, no.
Why don't you just go and shoot the fucker?
Because we are not assassins, Mr. Grosser. We work for the American government.
Hey, he's coming back.
Nice.
Hello.
Marcel, what do you got?
Hey.
I love the sparkles.
I mean, that's not right? You gotta get out of there, right? You're on a flight tonight, right?
It isn't done.
This is not good.
I'll do it tomorrow, it's fine.
Sir, I'm beginning to worry about your safety.
Look, I have to go.
Yeah, we all have to go sometime, sir, but we can choose when.
No one chooses when.
I just love how casually he says something like, I'll do it tomorrow, but he's talking about killing someone. But he treats it like it's a domestic task, like doing the dishes. I'll do it tomorrow. Fancy kit.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you an answer if you give me an airplane.
You okay?
Cool.
Ready?
I was so confused by that.
Fly. Be free.
I'm flying.
Be free.
This is cute.
Okay, you can go now.
You wanna, maybe watch CNN, Crossfire, something romantic?
No, airplane was quite enough.
Okay, I'll go. That's fine, I'll go.
Easy there, Chief. I don't see hollow point wound care on the menu.
What would you like in your omelet?
Nothing in the omelet, nothing at all.
Well, that's not technically an omelet.
Well, I don't want to get into a semantic argument over it. I just want the protein, all right?
Just say scrambled eggs.
I heard about that little blow up at the Ultimart.
One of yours? One of your fraternal brothers?
No. Hey, listen, I want to work with you.
No, you don't.
Why don't you become a cop or something? You can have coffee in the morning with friends. Look, this is a one-on-one business. The minute you start relationships, bad things start happening.
It's like he's lonely.
I think this is my last job. So what do you say? Why do you say we put away our guns and forget the whole goddamn thing and have some breakfast? All right?
That sounds lovely. Easy.
You have the nata omelet?
Easy. Again, nobody reacting appropriately. And I love it.
Hi, how are you? Yeah. I'm a pet psychiatrist. Yeah. Hi, I'm Martin Blank. You remember me? I'm not married. I don't have any kids. I'd blow your head off if someone paid me enough.
Go with that. Go with that.
So my dad's down the hall. He's
Okay.
dying to say hi to you.
Sure.
I'll go put these in some rubbing alcohol.
Great.
Good evening, Mr. Blank.
Sir?
I don't know where you've been since you abandoned my daughter 10 years ago, and I don't care. It's good that you left. I'm glad that you did. Let's have a drink and forget the whole damn thing.
I'd love to, but we're a little bit late, so I just wanted to say hello and, wish you the best.
What have you been doing with your life?
Professional killer.
Oh, good for you. It's a growth industry.
I had a feeling that he would just react in such a casual, unbothered way. I love it so much. I hope that the therapist is the only person by the end of this movie that has that reaction of being afraid.
Okay, he's definitely fallen for her. Look at him. Her hair looks really nice.
Yes, it does.
No, he's using her. What a cruel bastard. I'm gonna enjoy killing that son of a bitch.
I don't know if I want him to die in this movie.
Welcome back, Pointers. It's Arlene Oslot Joseph.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
They made t-shirts and everything.
Hi, Debbie. Just love your show.
Oh, thanks. Well, you're our demographic.
You got married, Arlene?
Yes, I did, and 3 children. It's really neat.
Yeah.
She doesn't sound like she actually means that.
Moss Bryson Frohmeyer. Huh? Been divorced mainly, some property, some personal injury.
Those all seem kind of related.
Hey, let me give you a card here.
People are bringing business cards to their reunions. Ugh.
Sure. Martin Blankman.
Sorry, man, you slipped. Sorry.
Take it easy, man.
Sorry.
Oh. Hey, Martin, what's happening, man?
Hi.
It's Nathaniel, right?
Hi, yeah,
How's it
sure.
going, man? Hi, Debbie. How you doing?
He's the only one so far that, in my opinion, genuinely looks the age that everyone is supposed to be for a 10-year high school reunion in this movie.
Paul Pericki.
Paul.
Yeah. Had 11 classes with you. Did the precious metals paper for you.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I was looking for some validation in my life, but apparently it came up short.
Yeah.
I thought that was...
Get your validation elsewhere, my guy.
How's the rest of the night been going?
Oh, it's been going great. You know, it's a festival of pain. The idea that they think that you can't evolve.
Right.
But I'm saying that I... Hey, Jenny.
Yeah.
No, just leave her be. No. She clearly isn't interested.
Honor Society, blue stars on their name tags like it fucking matters now that they were in the honor club 10 years ago.
Right.
I don't want to talk about the old days. What were we at together? Drafting?
Archery.
Oh, yeah, archery. Couldn't stand that class, but I appreciate you helping me.
Oh my gosh, this guy is just like...
How is it all? It's not like it was supposed to be, right?
No, it's not true.
No?
It's great.
Really?
I'm so great. It's better and better. So how are you? How's your life?
Only that actually was the case for every single marriage out there.
Will you hold Robbie for a sec?
No,
I'm gonna get his bottle.
Grab the baby.
You won't break him.
Cute.
Are you tired, little one?
Yeah, we
No?
No.
Get a picture.
No.
Get a picture.
Look up.
I don't think I've ever seen a camera like that before.
Nice to see you. Hey, Martin. How you doing? Yeah, sorry you guys didn't talk. Yeah, we didn't talk. Yeah.
Hello?
Computer guy. Right, Bob. How you doing? Dan Koretsky. I saw you over at your dad's doing.
They like just get married because there is no way. I would need, you couldn't pay me to go to a high school reunion on the day of my wedding. Oh, this would be me, yes, coming up here and just people watching.
I don't think you're broken.
No?
I think you're mildly sprained.
I'm going to start saying that.
Sorry if I fucked up your life.
It's not over yet. Do you have a wife in Arkansas?
No.
Do you want to dance?
Sure.
They're very cute. They're both cute individually. I do dig them together. I wonder if a happy ending is possible in this movie. I hope so. I am patiently waiting for more guns, though, for more shooting to happen. I hope the reunion itself is not completely destroyed.
The nurse's office.
Health station.
I don't feel well.
And neither do you.
I don't know if it's just me, but I would just go home if I was in the mood to do this. I wouldn't stay. But hey, some people get excited by things like this. Then that's totally fine.
Stop. What's wrong? Too fast.
I'm sorry.
Too fast.
No, something's missing. Oh, I know.
Jeez. And yeah, hello, here we go. Creepy guy.
Welcome back, Pointer. It's Arlene Oslot Joseph. And who might you be?
It is I, Sidney Feldman.
It is I.
Where are you going?
Well, there's a few people I should say goodbye to.
I'm gonna go cruise by my old locker. And then I'll meet you in front.
I'll find you.
I don't think I could find... I don't remember my exact old lockers. I know the general area.
Hi, Bob.
Debbie Newberry, huh? You gonna hit that shit again?
Fine, Bob. How are you?
He's another one. Because I think he's different from the other guy. But he's another one that looks 10 years older.
There he is.
I also never had this style of locker. Only ever seen it in movies. Wonder if it's just an American high school thing. I'm surprised he's not grabbing the gun that's on the floor. Ooh, gross. Yeah.
It's not me.
Another appropriate reaction. I'm grateful. It's different when you see it.
Help me out here.
Oh gosh.
Here we go. Come on, grab his feet.
Soundtrack in this movie is pretty good. Just thought I'd mention that.
3. Thanks, nobody's gonna come looking for this guy. Come on.
What do you do now for the rest of the day? If you're his friend.
Eckhart, have you seen Debbie?
Oh, man.
Debbie ran the hell out of this building.
Listen, I just want to tell you that I don't want to work with you anymore. Things are going really well here. They're going a lot better than expected, and I just don't really feel like you're helpful in any way, and I don't think you're serious about the therapy. And so I want you to take a deep breath and realize that this is me firing you.
He's okay with that though, right? He literally didn't want to work with him.
He was gonna kill you, right?
Yes.
It wasn't the other way around.
No. That wasn't my intention.
Is it something you've done?
It's something I do.
People joke about the horrible things that they don't do. They don't do them. It's absurd.
You thought he was joking? Maybe that's why everyone has been responding weirdly, because they just think he's kidding.
I mean, taming unchecked aggression, that was my personal favorite. Other guys like Live Free or Die, but you know, you get the idea. But that's all bullshit. And I know that now. That's all bullshit. You do it because you're trained to do it, you were encouraged to do it, and ultimately, you know, you get to like it. I know that sounds bad.
Yeah, just a little.
You're a psychopath.
No. A psychopath kills for no reason. I kill for money. It's a job. That didn't sound right.
Ooh, that's not much better than killing for no reason.
I've lost my taste for it completely. That's why I came back, and I wanted to see you. You know, I wanted to start over, leave that behind.
Oh, so I'm part of your romantic new beginning.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Everything about you is a lie.
Debbie, don't go.
You don't get to have me.
You're overreacting.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Brother. Nope. Her response is absolutely appropriate. Too nice, in fact, I think.
Are we out of business yet?
I'm taking down the office now.
Good. Look under your desk. I left a little something for you.
Oh, shoot.
You shouldn't have.
That's profit sharing. You deserve it.
All right!
You're a handsome devil. What's your name?
Right, he hasn't even opened this yet.
Dumb fucking luck.
Who is it? Oh, well, this is taking a turn. His reaction now makes a little bit more sense when he found, or when Martin said he's a professional killer.
What the hell is the matter with you?
Get in the car now. Keep your head down.
This movie is so silly and great.
You must have done some naughty shit there, Bart. There's a contract out on your life. Believe me, I was hired to kill you. But I'm not gonna do it.
Good.
Because I'm in love with your daughter, I have a newfound respect for life.
Both?
They're in love with that guy's daughter. He has a newfound respect.
What's going on? What is he doing here?
Well...
Debbie, I'm in love with you.
Oh, jeez.
It's not easy for me. I always control my emotions, my feelings, you know, and I just need time to change.
Maybe not the best time to have this conversation right now.
Why don't you just join the union? We'll go upstairs together and Camp Daddy.
This union, is there gonna be meetings?
Of course.
No meetings.
Oh, gosh.
Workers of the world, unite. How about this? How about I sell you a piece for 100 G's?
Okay, front me.
Deal.
Popcorn. Oh, gosh. Ouch. Easy.
I want you to think about this, and you don't have to answer it now. But Debbie, will you marry me?
What?
You got my blessing.
Oh my gosh.
Some people say forgive and forget. Yeah, I don't know. I say forget about forgiving, just accept. And
good line.
Get the hell out of town.
Yep. Yep, I agree. I agree. Sometimes forgiveness is hard. It's rather you do just have to kind of accept the situation. Man, what a ridiculous, fun movie. When I'm out walking, I strut my stuff and I'm so strung out. All right, that was Grosse Pointe Blank. Thank you so much for watching my reaction. I hope you enjoyed it. This movie was a ridiculous action comedy. It was so fun. I kind of want more of this type of movie. I feel like I should see, because I don't know that I've watched a rom-com that had such a crime aspect. I'm sure that I have. I just can't think of any right now. But yeah, crime rom-com, super fun. John Cusack, I want to talk about him first because he, I think, especially from this era, like late 90s, is so good at playing these types of roles where it's ridiculous, but he plays them seriously, but there's still like a level of sarcasm to things, and just his line delivery and wit, I don't know, it's just really fun. And this type of character I think suits him. I also really enjoy his character in Con Air. Yeah, his performance was great. I really enjoy watching him. It was fun. It was fun. Minnie Driver, I think the last and only reaction I have of her on the channel is Good Will Hunting. Click up here if you have not seen that one. Minnie Driver is gorgeous and beautiful, and I really understood her character at times a lot here because I don't know, she just went on such a roller coaster with emotions when it came to Martin, right? You know, clearly she hadn't fully gotten over what happened 10 years prior, and it would be hard to get over that. And I think that you would probably always hold some level of resentment or in her case, just wondering like what happened and why, right? Like for them to be together and then for him to completely stand her up on prom night and then just disappear. And then 10 years later just shows up at her place of work. Like I found the kiss that they shared upon reuniting like kind of shocking, but it does make sense. Like I'm not gonna fault them for that. But yeah, just the roller coaster of like her doing that and then not being about it and then kind of being with it again and then not being about it and then being like just back and forth with these two. Anyway, it was just enjoyable to watch their romance here. Their romance kind of start to reblossom, I guess. The plot twist with her father being the target for Martin. I did not see that coming. I fully expected that the target was either not going to really matter or it was someone that we just didn't know and maybe wouldn't even actually matter in the end. But I love that they made the decision to make it her dad. And yeah, that was fun. Dan Aykroyd as this like competitor assassin, I guess, trying to like recruit him into a union. That's hilarious. Dan played that role really well. I really enjoy seeing him ever since I watched all the Ghostbusters films. And if you haven't seen those reactions, I do have the Ghostbusters playlist. Click up here. Anyway, just a joy to see Dan in something else. And that was really, really fun. The therapist, I feel like was one of the few, like, one of the most reasonable people in this movie, I feel. He had an appropriate reaction, okay? He, like, upon finding out that this man kills people for a living, like, not wanting anything to do with him, that's appropriate, I feel. I just felt so bad for him because Martin just kept bugging him, and he's just like, he's in this mindset of like, just go away. Like, I don't want you as a client. Okay. Find another therapist that maybe is more willing, or just get out of the business entirely. I am headcanoning that, yeah, Martin is out of the business entirely and living happily ever after with Minnie. And I wish the best for them. Joan Cusack, I just love her so much. I've always enjoyed her in everything I've seen her in. And I haven't really seen her in much, to be fair. School of Rock is my favorite role of hers, with the second being the voice acting for Jessie in the Toy Story movies. Yeah, she's great. And her role here is kind of like his secretary person. Yeah, anyway, she was just lovely. And it was good to see her and John together. Because I actually don't know that I've seen them in a movie together. I feel like I'd have to look at all the films they've been in and just see, or just Google like movies that they've been in together, because there is multiple of them, is there not? Anyway, rambling now. All this to say, another great thing I liked about the movie was the soundtrack. Oh my gosh, great collection of songs from the 80s, and just, you know, nostalgia trip and just so much fun. And I also really enjoyed the whole reunion aspect of this story a lot more than I thought I would, because I think it's just something we can all, at least those of us that have attended our high school reunions, we can get it. We can understand it, right? I loved that we had moments where, you know, he's talking to people that, you know, you haven't seen in 10 years. And I don't know, there was nobody at the reunion that really stood out as someone that was like, that had really like made it or was doing super well or whatever. And I feel like that's pretty standard. You guys can let me know down below, but I feel like people that become maybe super ultra wealthy or even just well off are not the kind of people that would attend a 10-year high school reunion or a 20-year or whatever. So I don't know, sometimes high school reunions just kind of remind you that high school was a different time. And I feel like high school was a lot more kind of tiered than the real world is. And sometimes when you reconnect with those people all that time later, you kind of just realize like, you were a lot cooler in high school, but also whatever, like we're all just out here trying to make it and do our best and whatever, it's fine. I feel like it's a lot easier, I think, to get along with people as adults versus high school. High school, people are mean. I mean, people can still be very mean as adults, but people can just be ruthless in high school. And yeah, sometimes as adults, you just kind of realize like, hey, bridge under the water, let's forget about it and just, I don't know, hang out and shoot the shit right now and just make it a good time. Anyway, speaking of, I have no idea if I'm going to my 20 year or not. I guess it depends if anyone is even planning one. I'll have to keep my eyes out for it, I guess. I cannot believe that is only a few years away. I don't feel old enough to be coming up to a 20-year reunion. That's all I'm going to say about that. My 10-year one, I remember that felt like it had approached so quickly. And yeah, time is flying, dude. Time is flying. With that, I'm going to go check out a Letterboxd now to see what some other people have to say about Grosse Pointe Blank. So let's go check it out. Very first review, 3.5 stars, a rom-com for dads. I love that. That is such a perfect explanation. I'm so here for it. 4 stars. Incredible how good 90s rom-coms can make you feel despite everything that happens in them. Was going to make a joke about why there's an incinerator in the basement of the school, but then I realized Americans probably do have incinerators down there for some bad shit reason. Feel like pure shit just want 1997 back. You know what's funny is during that scene, I didn't question that for some reason. I don't know why an incinerator down there just kind of made sense to me, but it did. I think my brain just assumed that was maybe one of the things they were using to heat the building. Anyway. 4 stars. Perfect example of a movie understanding the nature of shenanigans. Abso-freaking-lutely. And now it is that time of the video where I turn it to you and I ask you to leave your comments down below about Grosse Pointe Blank and this reaction. Let me know all the things. Let me know what you love about this movie. And if you don't care for this one, I'd also be interested in hearing why. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. Thank you so much. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate that too. Click on over here to do so. And if you want to watch something else of mine, click on over here. I've got all my reactions sorted into decades playlists, genre playlists. I also have all my reactions listed on my website, which might be easier to find them. So with that, I wish you a great great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Take care.